Boston whalers. From legendary, unsinkable icons to premium offshore machines, these boats carry a famous reputation for safety and durability. But not all models are built equal. Some will serve you for decades with minimal maintenance, while others might leave you dealing with expensive repairs and constant headaches. We are breaking down the 3 worst and 4 best Boston whalers based on real owner feedback, marine surveyor insights, and documented reliability data. Find out which ones to buy with confidence and which ones to avoid. The list starts with models that have earned questionable reputations among marine surveyors, followed by the Boston whaler legends that truly live up to the unsinkable promise. The Ventura 18 from the late 1990s through the early 2000s ranks among the most problematic Boston whalers you can buy. While it carries the famous Boston whaler name, this dual console model suffers from one major problem that owners consistently complain about. The biggest problem is the hull's notorious pounding in anything over 1 foot seas. The 18-foot Ventura has a light bow that slaps violently in choppy conditions, making offshore trips miserable for passengers. Owners report that even 2-foot seas feel like riding a jackhammer, and anything beyond that becomes unbearable. The hull design simply was not refined enough for comfortable offshore use, despite being marketed as capable. Beyond the rough ride, these models also experience water intrusion into the fish storage compartments and underseat areas, even with properly sealed drain plugs. The plumbing connections to live wells frequently leak, causing moisture problems throughout the boat. While the boat is safe because of Boston whalers' unsinkable construction, comfort is essentially non-existent in typical offshore conditions. If you see a Ventura 18 for sale, remember that it is better suited for flat water use only. The Conquest series from 2000 through 2005, particularly the Conquest 280 and Conquest 295 models, represents Boston whalers' most problematic cabin cruiser design. These boats promised luxury and fishing capability, but delivered a floating maintenance nightmare. They suffer planing issues that plague owners from day one. The biggest problem is severe planing trouble when the boat is loaded with passengers and gear. Owners report needing to place everyone on the bow just to get the boat on plane, even with twin 225 horsepower engines. The transom weight from 4-stroke engines creates a stern-heavy balance that makes planing nearly impossible with typical loads. Boston whalers sent representatives multiple times, but never fully resolved the issues. The fishbox drainage also suffers from a major design flaw. Pump-out holes can actually allow water back into the boxes when the boat is slightly submerged during travel. Equipment stays wet regardless of drain plug condition. The live well systems have valve locations that are nearly impossible to access for maintenance or repairs. Generator components on later models corrode and fail frequently because saltwater flow switches are inaccessible. Fuel gauge sensors malfunction constantly, leaving owners calculating fuel consumption manually. These boats cost serious money new, but they deliver constant frustration and expensive service visits. Older Boston whaler models built before the mid-90s with wood core reinforcements represent the brand's weakest era for long-term durability. While Boston whaler eventually moved away from wood components entirely, these vintage models suffer problems that become expensive as boats age. The primary issue is water infiltration into foam core construction on models from this era. When water seeps through damaged gel coat or improperly sealed fasteners, it soaks the foam, compromises structural integrity, and adds significant weight. The boat becomes heavier, less buoyant, and performs poorly. Rotted wood components plague these older boats, especially around the transom, where mounting holes allow moisture penetration. Once rot starts, it spreads aggressively and often requires complete transom rebuilds, costing $8,000 to $15,000. Deck soft spots develop where underlying wood has deteriorated from moisture damage. Electrical systems corrode rapidly in these older boats because of saltwater exposure and outdated wiring that degrades over time. Connections fail, gauges stop working, and rewiring becomes necessary. Fixing these problems properly means removing damaged foam, replacing wood components, and reglassing entire sections. While these boats were revolutionary in their time, maintenance costs on 30-plus-year-old models now exceed their market value. The Montauk series, especially the Montauk 170 and 190 models from 1998 to present, represents Boston Whaler at its absolute finest for versatility and reliability. These center console boats have achieved legendary status among owners who appreciate simple, bulletproof design that works year after year. What makes the Montauk special is time-tested construction that requires virtually no maintenance beyond routine care. The hull features Boston Whaler's Unibond construction with closed cell foam that will never absorb water or rot. Walk on a 20-year-old Montauk deck, and it feels as solid as the day it rolled off the production line. The center console layout maximizes usable space with massive bow storage, comfortable seating, and practical fishing amenities that actually work. These boats excel equally for inshore fishing, family cruising, and water sports without compromise. The shallow draft enables access to skinny waters while maintaining offshore capability. Common problems are virtually non-existent. Some early models had minor hardtop drainage issues that are easily corrected, and that is the extent of complaints. Owners routinely report 25 to 30 years of dependable service with only basic maintenance. Resale value remains exceptionally strong due to proven reliability. Insurance costs stay low, maintenance is straightforward, and these boats just work. The Montauk 170 and 190 represent the Toyota Corolla of center consoles, but with premium construction quality. The Dauntless series, especially the 250 and 270 models from 2010 onward, delivers outstanding bay boat performance with genuine offshore capability. These center console boats represent Boston Whaler's most versatile platform for families who want fishing performance without sacrificing comfort. What sets the Dauntless apart is a redesign from the keel up focused on ride comfort in choppy conditions. The hull features 18 degrees of deed-rise that cuts through waves smoothly while maintaining the shallow draft bay boats require. Construction uses a foam-filled design throughout with no wood components to rot or degrade. One-level casting platforms fore and aft provide excellent fishing functionality with flush-mounted hardware. The roomy center console layout accommodates up to 10 passengers with double forward lounge seats and abundant storage throughout. Walk-around space beside the console stays unobstructed thanks to integrated D-rails supporting the hardtop. These boats handle inshore fishing, offshore adventures, water sports, and family cruising with equal competence. Available power ranges from a single 250 horsepower engine up to twin-engine setups, providing flexibility for different needs and budgets. Maintenance stays straightforward with accessible components and quality marine-grade wiring throughout. Owners report excellent reliability with minimal issues beyond routine service. The Dauntless holds value well and provides 15 to 20 years of hardcore use. The 250 and 270 Dauntless models prove you can have versatility without sacrificing quality. The Outrage 270, from 2015 to the present, represents Boston Whaler's serious offshore fishing platform built to tournament standards. This 27-foot center console combines hardcore fishing capability with family-friendly features, making it the complete offshore package. What makes the Outrage 270 special is its construction quality, which handles serious abuse. Boston Whaler Unibond hull construction creates an unsinkable vessel that stays dry even in heavy seas. The deep V hull cuts through offshore chop while providing stable casting platforms. The deck uses a composite foam core that is completely sealed and bonded, meaning zero chance of water intrusion or rot. Huge live wells, in-floor fish boxes, and an integrated hardtop make this a battle-ready fishing machine. The hardware throughout is top-shelf stainless steel, properly bedded with backing plates. The cockpit layout balances fishing amenities with comfortable seating and entertainment features like the optional summer kitchen. These boats routinely provide 15 to 20 years of offshore service with basic maintenance. Common issues are minimal. T-top drainage systems work properly, electrical systems use quality marine-grade components, and the fuel tanks are rotomolded polyethylene that never corrode. Owners report taking these boats 50 miles offshore in rough conditions with confidence. The Outrage 270 proves Boston Whaler can build serious fishing boats that maintain the brand's legendary reliability while delivering genuine offshore capability. The redesigned Supersport series from 2018 forward, particularly the 130 and 160 models, represents Boston Whaler's most accessible entry point with zero compromise on build quality. These compact side console boats deliver legendary whaler durability in packages perfect for first-time owners and experienced boaters alike. What makes the modern Supersport special is honest reliability and affordability in the Boston Whaler lineup. These boats use the same Unibond construction as larger models, making them genuinely unsinkable with foam-filled hulls. The compact size means easy trailering, simple storage, and low operating costs. The 130 features a shallow 9-inch draft allowing access anywhere, and the 160 increases to 10 inches with more interior space. Standard Mercury 4-stroke engines provide reliable, fuel-efficient power that starts every time. The side console design maximizes usable deck space compared to center consoles of similar length. Lockable bow storage, aft swim platforms, and multiple seating configurations adapt to different uses. Maintenance requirements are minimal with scuppered decks that drain quickly and durable construction throughout. Insurance stays cheap, registration fees remain low, and these boats just do not break. Common issues are virtually non-existent beyond minor gel coat repairs after years of use. Owners report 20+ years of service with basic care. The Supersport 130 and 160 prove you do not need to spend six figures to own a genuine Boston Whaler with legendary reliability. Now that you know which Boston Whalers are worth your time and which ones to avoid, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more in-depth reviews, tips, and boat advice.